wow, look at all the possibilities. Look at everything that look, this is a story, right? Sometimes we live in stories. Look at all the possibilities I just crushed by creating a standard that is ineffective. So our principles and values should always inspire us, right? So in my brain, I go, we have standards and ideals, standards that we put like for instance, for instance, let's just say, okay, I got it. So let's say a standard for me is that before I leave the house, I need to be well dressed, right? Because if somebody meets me for coffee or meets me for lunch, they need to be presentable. And that's a standard I have. And in some ways that damages the way I interact with people, because if someone shows up to a lunch and it's a good friend of mine and their hair is a mess and they have they're just messy that day, in my brain I immediately shut down and I go, that person has no, and I start judging and going into what my judgments of somebody. And this is just an example. I go into my judgments of somebody. That person's lazy. That person has no self-respect. They're not put together, blah, blah, blah. And I go, wow, look at all the possibilities. Look at everything that look, this is a story, right? Sometimes we live in stories. Look at all the possibilities I just crushed by creating a standard that is ineffective. So we go to what works and what doesn't work, right? And so let me fast forward here, guys. So when we go into what works and what doesn't work, we can go into our lives and go, this is what's working, this is great. What's not working can be adjusted. If we detach ourselves from the stories we've created. If we detach ourselves from the standards and ideals that constrain us, right? Because we have circles. A lot of people in here right now, you guys are all wanting to gain more clients, right? That's a commonality between everybody in this group. We want to gain more clients. We want this business to be efficient. We want to quit our jobs. We want all of these things, right? And a lot of us inside of this group are committed. And that is one thing I know. Majority of the people watching this live right now are committed and dedicated to growing and expanding their business and helping others. We are in the business of service. And when we serve and when we grow other people, we grow. And in an effort to elevate this whole entire group, our family, I want to challenge each and every one of you to take a look at what's not working right now in your life, inside of those 4 F's, and I want you to rate it. And I'm going to come on here and we're going to talk about this next week. And we're going to talk, and I'm going to bring a couple people in, and we're going to take, I want you guys, if you guys already have your 4 F's in workability, if you guys can DM me and let me know what those look like, I would love to take a look at them, because I'd love to jump on with you guys here again and walk through some of those with people.